There are a lot of myths about pit bulls. They say that this is a terrible fighting dog, vicious and biting, and only people who can say the same about them get it. Is it really so? What is this breed good for, and what are its weaknesses? Strength, confidence, and love of life are the key qualities of a pit bull. It demonstrates its versatility by successfully competing in obedience and agility in sports competitions with other breeds of fighting and service dogs. Pit bull pros. Minimal maintenance. Of course, the health of pit bulls must be monitored. Be sure to provide sufficient walking time so that an active dog can splash out his energy. The pit bull should be treated the same as any other dog, but this breed does not require additional care. For example, you do not have to regularly comb out the coat of a pit bull. This is a short-haired dog and does not need such care. High intelligence. Like many fighting dogs, the pit bull is distinguished by high intelligence, allowing representatives of the breed to grasp new knowledge on the fly. For the owners, this means that it is very easy to train such a dog and educate it, although you cannot do without a strict hand. Playfulness. There is never a dull moment with this dog. Not distinguished by being spoiled, not wanting to attract too much attention to itself, the pit bull always readily responds to the owner's desire to play active games without responding with aggression. Of course, there are exceptions to this too, but, most likely, if the dog does not want to play, this is an occasion to wonder if he feels good. If not, what is the reason for this? One way or another, with a pit bull it will be fun for both adults and children. Friendliness. Although it sounds surprising, but it is true, the pit bull is a very friendly dog, able to get along with both children and other animals. Hostility wakes up in a pit bull only when it becomes necessary to protect his family. Unpretentiousness in food. We can say that the pit bull is an omnivore dog, so it will eat everything that the owners can buy it. The tastes of a representative of the breed are individual only when the dog needs a special diet, for example, for medical reasons. In all other cases, we can safely say that his tastes are quite unpretentious, and it will be very easy to please him. Low cost. Many of those who are interested in dogs, even puppies, know how hard it is to find a purebred dog at a low price. For individuals with a pedigree, you can pay up to $800. With pit bull puppies, things are somewhat simpler. The average cost starts around $300 and ends at around $600. For a dog that can participate in competitions and exhibitions on an equal basis with everyone else, this is not a lot of money. Pit bull cons. Can't stand being alone. Dogs of this breed do not like to be left alone. They need to be with the owner regularly and spend enough time with him. The sad truth is that even a well-mannered, obedient dog that is extremely well-behaved can change radically if the owner is away for too long. This must be taken into account if, for example, a potential owner needs to be away regularly for work. Hostile to relatives and cats. The pit bull is not one of those friendly breeds that will be friends with everyone they see. Of course, the pit bulls will not touch the child of their owner and his relatives, but they will treat representatives of their breed with caution and even hostility. The same fate awaits cats, therefore, you should not start a second pit bull in the apartment or hope that he will become a friend for your cat. Difficulties of education. Dogs like the pit bull need a firm hand. Their individuality and pride in the realization of their own superiority become the reasons why the animal can become aggressive. to prevent this from happening, you need to regularly remind who is the boss in the house, and this takes time and effort. Danger to others. Improper upbringing entails the embodiment of stereotypes into reality. A pit bull is characterized by a hunting instinct and aggressiveness, which means that for a family, and sometimes for bystanders, an ill-mannered dog becomes extremely dangerous. It is impossible to re-educate an adult dog, and any attempts to do this will only lead to further embitterment of the animal and, accordingly, an increase in the risk to life. Not suitable for beginner dog breeders. Summing up all of the above, we can conclude that the establishment of a pit bull without the experience of caring for dogs is not the best idea, or rather, it is highly undesirable. If a person has at least some experience and is well aware of what kind of responsibility he takes on, then it makes sense to talk about getting a pet of this breed. If there is no experience, it is better not to risk it and try yourself in caring for a small breed dog. Subject to disease. Like any dog, pit bull health, which is generally quite good, has weaknesses. Most often, this breed is faced with joint diseases due to high body weight, for example, dysplasia, and diseases of the cardiovascular system. Ideally, healthy dogs do not exist, but this shortcoming was worth mentioning. Sometimes they are not allowed to compete. Not all kennel clubs will agree that this breed has more advantages than disadvantages. And, of course, they can be understood because caution is above all for them, and there is not enough time to check the goodwill of each dog. Therefore, not everywhere the owners of pit bulls can apply for the participation of pets in the agility competition, and this, unfortunately, is a minus. Conclusion. The pit bull is a great breed for those who are ready to play it and who prefer a healthy lifestyle to a mindless pastime at home. It is very likely that this species has fallen victim to stereotypes, as they were indeed bred for fighting, but those who like this breed should not be deterred. The reason is obvious: this dog has everything that any breeder needs, and it requires exactly the same amount of care as any other animal. Therefore, if you do not forget about the individuality of the dog and the fact that she needs care, everything will be fine. Are you thinking about getting a pit bull? Let us know what you decide in the comments below. And if you know someone who's thinking about getting a pit bull, please share this with them. If you liked this video, check out our website. The link is in the description of this video. Otherwise, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.